So Laborie covered much of this in the 1960s, but why did I write this book? Well, the first one is that I felt that no one had emphasized these four causes of the Tea Party to really make it sink home what their reasons, what these men's reasons were for going on board these ships. My second goal was to tell a story that was both more local and more global. Local in the sense of let's really give people a sense of Boston, its religion, its economy, the fights over the Massachusetts Charter, Boston's riotous history and why there was a lull between 1770 and 1773. I wanted to talk about the men who supported the tea, the landing of the tea, the consignees, the customs officers, the ship owners, and the governor. I wanted to talk about the political actors who were arguing so forcefully against it, men like Samuel Adams, Joseph Warren, Thomas Young, and Josiah Quincy. I wanted to talk about the participants, and I have a list at the back of the book of about 100 people who all. So it becomes very difficult with who was at the Boston Tea Party because it becomes kind of like Woodstock, right? No one was taking attendance, so you're like, oh yeah, it was a historic moment, I was there. So the way you know I'm honest is that my parents were camp counselors and they had 24 hours off so they tried to get to Woodstock, but there was too much traffic and they turned around. So I can claim that my parents weren't at Woodstock, but it seems like in the 19th century nobody was claiming that their parents weren't at the Boston Tea Party. So there's lists of hundreds of names of guys who were supposedly there, but I refused to count any story that didn't come out, that came out after 1855. I was like, if you waited until everyone was dead before you told the story and no one could verify it, then I don't necessarily believe your story. So any story that seemed completely implausible, I had to throw out. I tried to get things that were somewhat verifiable.